Yes, sir.
Okay. You are here. You're appearing virtually from the county jail via Zoom. Mr. Rosado, you can see and hear me fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have Scott LaMountain here on behalf of the state, and I believe Len Carlson. Mr. Carlson? Mr. Carlson, I think you're muted. Mr. Carlson? Mr. LaMountain, you can hear me fine, right?
I can hear you, Judge.
All right, just waiting for Len Carlson. His camera's on. Mr. Carlson, you're muted. Mr. Carlson, can you hear us?
Judge, this is Donna, Judge Flynn's secretary. I just got a call from his office, apparently saying that because he was on his cell phone died and he's trying to recharge it. So I think he's working on trying to get that connection back.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I can see him, Judge. He's sideways, but I can see him now.
Yeah.
I know because he was in his car, and I know his office said that he would probably be like 20 minutes, but I see him on the screen, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening.
Because I know when Judge Flynn was on with him earlier, he was in his car because he said he doesn't have good service in his house. And I know all morning long he's been in his car, but I don't know.
Okay, Mr. Carlson.
Hi, sorry about that. My phone died, even though I bought a charger while waiting. So I had to run back to the house, but then I don't get sound.
Oh, well, okay. So you're on now, and you can see and hear us fine?
Yes.
Okay. So your client is appearing county jail virtually. This is complaint W 2021 0000511214. This is a murder charge out of New Brunswick. All right. So given the nature of well, first, let me hear Mr. LaMountain as to
Thank you, Your Honor. If I may, I don't have a PSA. I just received discovery yesterday. I picked it up from the public defender's office, and my client is disabled for mental reasons, and he needs a psych eval.
So what are you telling me, Mr. Carlson? You not,
I'm not ready to proceed today. I need to get a psych eval.
Okay. What for competency? For what?
Yeah, I'm just getting into this, Your Honor. I got the discovery yesterday. I don't have the PSA.
We had this on Wednesday.
That's correct, Your Honor, and that was before I had discovery. At that point, I had only talked to my client.
But what about the PSA? That should be accessible to you.
We sent in the letter, the official letter of rep yesterday when we got the complaint numbers. They probably probably e-courted it over to the public defender's office.
All right. Mr. LaMountain.
I'm just going to cut in right now because we triaged the entire list this morning. And Mr. Carlson, you did not mention that you needed an adjournment today. I thought you indicated you were ready to go.
No, I didn't. I didn't indicate that.
Well, there were multiple other attorneys who were looking for adjournments, and we took care of those when we were on the record with all of
I understand that. I just wasn't sure if the court would do the psych assessment or if I need to retain a private doctor for that.
Well, the court can certainly order a risk assessment if the court deems that to be appropriate.
Okay.
That's not a competency evaluation, nor is it an NGRI evaluation.
No, I understand that. I
But
understand that.
An initial risk assessment will put this matter on hold until the risk assessment is done. And I can tell you that
Right.
our doctors who are doing those assessments are actually working relatively quickly to get them done, especially under the circumstances. So you realize that your client would be detained while that risk assessment is pending.
Yes, I understand that, Your Honor. However, due to the nature of the charges, and the fact that I have no information yet.
We just lost your voice.
Mr. Carlson, you're muted.
And he looks like he may have frozen as well. And Judge Ray, I apologize for jumping in, but you weren't here.
That's
Yeah, I
fine.
just wanted to bring you up to speed with regard to the triaging that we did this morning with regard to all of the cases and going through the list, and that fact that this was not flagged the way it is being dealt with now. I was under the impression that we were going to proceed as soon as both counsel were available. So we'll wait until Mr. Carlson gets back on. I don't know if his phone died again.
Are you back on, Mr. Carlson?
Okay, I'm back in. Can you hear
All right.
me?
Yeah.
And
Do you want to?
Well, why don't we do it this way? Why don't we put it off for a week if we could, if the prosecutors agrees to that? I'll try to get the medical records, and if they show something, I can always file a new motion, I guess.
Well, another alternative would be if you want to go into a breakout room with attorneys in court to give us some indication as to why you believe a risk assessment is necessary.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. Stephanie, can you do that for us?
Why don't we have Mr. Rosado take a seat?
Yeah. Also, you could have Mr. Rosado sit down.
Okay, Judge.
Okay.
Just Mr. Carlson.
Hello?
Mr. Carlson and Mr. Lamountain and Judge, are you also going to the breakout room?
Can you put both judges in?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Right, just the four of us.
If we do adjourn, we don't know whether it's going to be Judge Ray or myself.
I wasn't supposed to go in the breakout room.
What was that?
It's Judd. I found myself in the breakout room for some reason.
You're in a breakout room?
No, I wasn't
Okay.
supposed to be.
No, you're
I
not,
left.
but okay.
And Joseph.
Mr. Carlson, are you there? The judge and
Yes,
the
I'm here.
Mr.
Can you,
Well, they're waiting for you to go into the breakout room. The judges and Mr. LeMountain are in a breakout room waiting for you.
how do I get into the breakout room?
There should be some sort of button or something that you push on your phone. It's like an invite.
Yeah,
No,
I pressed yes to it.
I moved him into the breakout room, but he lost connection. I had to re-add him.
Okay, so re-add him because I have the judge on one phone and I have him. Judge, Judge, they put him in the breakout room, but then he lost connection, so she's doing it again. So let me know if you get him. Sure. Yeah, I have my. Oh, let me just mute.
You know, can you hear me?
We can hear you, Mr. Carlson.
All right, I'm gonna try to get away from this spot because it keeps on dying every 5 minutes or so. So
There's no way you can get a better connection, Mr. Carlson? All right. Mr. Carlson, can you hear me? Yeah, I don't even think he's on because I was going to tell him you were going to call him, but he's not responding to me.
No, he's not on, Donna. He got disconnected.
as to why he believed his client needed a risk assessment, to call him on the cell phone and put him on speakerphone so that we can have a conversation along with Assistant Prosecutor LaMountain and Judge Ray and myself. And the reason being is that Mr. Carlson has requested an adjournment so that he can gather some medical records. And I'm not at the point yet as to deciding to request an order of risk assessment, but Mr. Carlson needs to review discovery and he needs to gather his medical records. And so with that, we're going to adjourn this matter. Mr. Carlson, you indicated that you needed a week.
1 week, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so we will schedule this for next Friday, January 29th.
Okay,
All right, and hopefully you can have a fully charged device that enables your able participation in the case. I will see you next.
absolutely.
All right, and Mr.
Great.
LaMountain already indicated that he was available, so thank you.
And Mr.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have
Carlson,
a good day.
well, Mr. Carlson, wait, the PSA is available to you, so it's up to you to get a hold of that between now and next Friday.
If you
I
have not-
absolutely will.
Yeah, if you have not perfected your appearance, you can also let pretrial services staff know, and they could try to email it to you.
All right,
But you
Appreciate
should
it.
be able to get it on eCourts.
okay. I'll give it a shot. No,
Anything-
Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you,
Have a great
everyone. Have a
day.
great weekend.
All right, take care, counsel.
Bye-bye.
Be well.